Alright guys, we are going to detail the underneath, the undercarriage of a Toyota Supra. I'll just show you how I do it, okay? I like to start with silver. I use paint pens, but I like the Testor's silver paint pen. And obviously it's already flowing. And what I do is I go after this bottom engine compartment and the transmission area. I really like these bottoms. The new next-gen cars don't have this level of detail, of course. Looks like that crap. Nothing you can do with that, but these you can detail. Okay, now there's a little, I don't know what this is, to be honest with you, hanging off of the rear differential. Oops. Got some extra there. And if you get some extra, some paper towel here, you can kind of sop it up a little bit. Okay, then I go after the white. And for the white, I really like the Sharpie. The Testor's white, it seems to yellow or kind of caramel almost. But the Testor's Sharpie is much, much better. Oil-based, I love this. So this is really, I think, the only Sharpie paint pen that I use quite a bit. But this one's really good. And I just stroke this drive shaft with white, like so. That's the only thing I do with the white. Alright, and then we go with the gloss black, and again, Testor's gloss black, awesome, love this paint pen. And we go after a number of different things. Exhaust. See how I kind of hold my hand, and I kind of like to brace either my pinky, ring finger on the car so I can steady my hand, give it that foundation. And again, you want to make sure that the paint's flowing and the tip is full of paint. It's a whole nother story on how to use these paint pens. Had a little much on the tip of the silver, that's why it kind of overflowed. And I like to do this before well, I shouldn't say always, but I like to do it before, if I think ahead, before I actually take the car apart, right? I haven't even taken the car apart yet in order to customize it. But this way I can, if I get a little paint on this body over here, it doesn't matter. It's all going to get stripped away and the metal parts removed from the plastic here. So just trying to have a steady hand. And I'll tell you this, if I get paint on an area that I don't want it, right? Like if I touch one of these sides or whatever and, I don't want it there. It's no big deal. You just let it dry. And then what I do is I come back with my X-Acto knife once it's all dry, and I just kind of lightly scrape it off. And that seems to work pretty well. And I usually just touch up this front some of these front support bars here. Just giving it a little color, really. No real rhyme or reason to do that other than just to give it some color up here. Again, trying to make it symmetrical. Alright, and then I take my black paint pen and I do this rear support coming back here. All the way back to this, looks like a rear shock absorber that's mounted oddly to the rear axle. I'll do the other one. Pressing a little bit to get the paint all the way in between those areas. You could just go across it lightly if you wanted to and have that split effect if you wanted to, but yeah, so that's what I do with the black. And then the final step is I have this rust that I bought at Hobby Lobby, $2.69. What a great deal that is. Shake it up really good. And what I like to do here is hit that kind of rear differential, and I have a toothpick. You can use one of these. Toothpick that I use. A lot of it's already here in the cap. So I kind of run my toothpick through here, get a little bit on there, and I do this area right here. Just kind of touch that area and spread it around. If you look at some of the Team Caliper cars from 2004, 2003, 2002, you'll see this is what they did on the detail of the underneath. And so I've kind of carried that through over the years and used this rust and so kind of clean it off with my paper towel. And guys, that's everything that I do on the undercarriage of these Toyota Supras, as well, really any Xfinity car, and then some of the what are they, the Gen 6 customs that I do for the undercarriage of these Lionel cars. So, all right, guys, that's it. God bless. Happy customizing, and we'll talk to you in the next video out here.